Mm-mm-mm. All I'm saying is, young MA, child, whatever you want to go by, because honestly, I would just prefer to call you daddy. This wouldn't happen if you was my girl.
Let's talk about it.
I want people to have fun. Let's kick back. Let's get into a little tea. Let's not get too crazy, but let's enjoy the sip.
Clock that tea.
But let's get to the chi-chi, the kiki, the internet bull.
Child, so we gotta get into this story, okay? Have y'all heard about this young MA and her girlfriend's story or her ex-girlfriend? It's a lot, okay? What's going on, y'all? It's got Santana, aka Chi-Chi, and maybe I don't even know where to begin with this story because I don't really know what's going on. I mean, we knew that Young M.A. unofficially had something because I know when she had yellow eyes, some people were saying that she had, I think, jaundice or something like that, you know, kidney failure, drinking a lot. I mean, the type of lifestyle that they live is live fast, die young, right? And so a lot of people had speculations, but now you got her ex coming out for whatever reason, confirming, and then she's spilling a lot of tea that I'm not sure that we wanted to know or ever hear. And yeah, the people are feeling away. So we got to talk about it, figure out what all is going on. And I feel like it's ridiculous. And Young M.A. ended up responding. She did come out and respond to all of this. And so we're going to get into it after y'all go ahead and like the video.
1, 2, 3, catches. 4, 5, 6 manifested. 1, 2, 3, catches. 4, 5, 6 manifested. I'm not trying to be rich someday, 'cause I'm rich right now. I'm not trying to be rich someday, 'cause I'm rich right now. Either you get it or you don't. Living the same like this is one. Got what I need, don't have to front. Either you get it or you don't. Living the same like this is one.
Okay, so it says Young M.A.'s ex-GF says she had to clean up her feces. Oh, we going there? She had to clean up her feces, her feces after finding out she was hiding a health condition, claimed she left because MA hated to see looking good and getting money. I nurse you every day. Listen, let's get into it because listen, on one hand, y'all tell people to tell their story. And I do have this saying where it's like, you can't get mad at somebody's story, baby. Just get mad at the character you decided to play in their life, right? Because y'all do this thing. Y'all do this thing. When people die, people get sick, when people whatever, when people not, you know, I guess going through the best things in life or they no longer here, y'all like to do this whole revisionist history thing where it's like everything up until this point becomes obsolete and doesn't matter anymore, and it becomes null and void, all because you now feel that you feel bad that this person is no longer on earth or this person is going through whatever it is that they're going through. And I mean, I don't know the story between them, so I'm not going to speak of it just yet, but her story is her story. Now, did she have to expose Young M.A. like this? Honestly, I need to hear the story. I would want to be like, no, you didn't have to say all of this. I need to hear the story. Because it's a lot of y'all sitting here right now that be in these comments on these blogs and these TikTok pages, and y'all constantly talking about ain't shit niggas and you know how they done did you so wrong. We had the whole Risa Tisa situation. Everybody on Storytime, you know, on TikTok telling story times about things that they done been through. And it's just like, how is this any different? Because Young M.A. is a celebrity. So many of y'all resonate with the whole, oh, I was once in love with you, then you started acting too good or you started treating me differently. And it's like, bitch, I was there for you through thick and thin. So many of y'all have that story. And so many of y'all be in a common trauma bonding with people when they talk about this story. So what's the difference now? We're going to get into it because I could be completely wrong. I could be completely off. But I'm just saying that's the basis of it for me jumping into this story. Now, looking at the girl, this is her with the blonde hair, obviously. She looked like Juice Zora.
This is so hard.
Now, mind you, it says, when I first met you, you ended up like this within the next few weeks. Telling me, now pause, because that matters. When I first met you, you ended up like this within the next few weeks. So there we go. Y'all always hear me talk about U-Haul lesbian relationships, and this would be a prime example. You didn't even know that girl like that. So was it her celebrity you were chasing, or was it you just being a desperate gay? Because that's usually how it be. Okay, U-Haul relationships, it ain't even with celebrities. Like a lot of lesbians out there, they rush into relationships. I mean, a lot of gays, period, but like it's a known thing for like U-Haul relationships with lesbians. Like they rush into relationships, right? They go out to dinner, go on a date, by tomorrow they living together, right? So within meeting her, within weeks of meeting Young and May, she was already like this and you stuck by her side. Was it because of her condition, or was it because of, your need to have a partner, or was it because, you felt bad, or all of the above? But it says, when I first met you, you ended up like this within the next few weeks, telling me how you've been sick, but was hiding it from me. This was our first Valentine's Day. You was in the hospital twice with me. I got you to where you are now. I nursed you up every day, all day, and didn't even know you. So what are we talking about? What are we talking about? It's a complaint only because this is Young and May, because y'all literally sit online. Again, y'all literally sit online and y'all do the same shit every single day. Every single day, there's somebody getting exposed on Twitter or TikTok because y'all are unhappy that whatever ain't shit nigga done did y'all wrong. And y'all will literally say this exact same thing. I gave you the best of me. I gave you my best years. I done raised your family. I done quit my job for you. We've seen this narrative play out time and time again. It's like literally an old retired Tyler Perry script at this point. Like we've seen it play out so many times. So what's the difference? Is it because it's Young and May? Let's get into it.
You like it?
What? I love it. And she pro-life. This is so hard. This is hard.
You like it?
What?
And also, too, let me say this, because as fine as Young and May is, and as much as she looks like a nigga, I'm pretty sure she carries herself like a nigga, right? She strikes me as somebody that's very male identified, very male centered, very male focused. And it has nothing to do with her wanting to be a male. It's just, I mean, she's around nothing but men, right? And so the way that men are socialized, especially urban men in urban communities, the way that they are socialized is very problematic because they think a certain way, they act a certain way, they carry themselves a certain way. And so I would not be surprised if this girl did give the quote unquote her best to Young and May, and then Young and May got better and started doing what we always see happens not only with celebrities, but in real life. Okay. You with this person, you hold them down, XYZ, and then this person, for whatever reason, they start cheating, they start talking to other people, they forget the loyalty, right? They forget all of that because I tell y'all all the time, y'all be thinking, oh, my good cooking, my cleaning, my good pussy, all that gonna keep it. It don't. It don't. It don't. If somebody don't want to be with you, they're not going to be with you. If somebody wants more options, they're going to go and get more options. That's just what it is. Like nothing about what you do or you period is going to keep somebody in a place where they don't want to be kept. So again, seeing how often this happens in real life, right? And in this relationship, this U-Haul lesbian relationship, Young and May would be considered the male because she's the top. She's the more dominant one, right? And she's socialized like all of these men that move out here in a way where, again, you hold them down and then they go off and give their best to the next. I'm not far off from wondering, is that exactly what happened with this situation? Let's see. When I first met you, you ended up like this within the next few weeks, telling me how you was sick, but was hiding it from me. This was our first Valentine's Day. You was in the hospital twice with me. I got you to where you are now. I nursed you up every day and didn't even know you. Let's be real. I left you. I had leave you because you wasn't going nothing, but I holding me back. You didn't like me having motion and didn't like me making money. You hated on me. Telling my full story in a few. We had no relationship problems. Only when I would get to looking cute and getting money, this girl will want to be with me if I'm broke and not looking my best. I don't know what the fuck she just said, but again, because I could go to TikTok right now and pull up everybody reacting to Gorgeous Doll's situation where she's literally telling the same exact story that we've heard 20 other thousand girls talk about, where y'all just sit, y'all be dumb, y'all ignore all the red flags. Why are we even dating a future in 2025 considering everything? Hello, let's start there. But everybody is obsessed with Gorgeous Doll and the story times that she's been telling about her problems with Future and him not claiming her and all of this, that, and the third. But yeah, we mad at this girl. I'm so confused. I'm so confused because what did she show that's any different than what was already out there with Young and May? People have been speculating again. I remember seeing her in the grocery store, eyes bloodshot yellow, and everybody in the comments like, she got jaundice, she got liver damage, something's wrong with her. So what is any different than with this?
I love
If
it.
anything, this is mild compared to the evidence that I saw online. This is way milder. I'm confused. Y'all acting like she up here nothing but sticks and bones. She got 2 dreads sticking out her head, her scalp. Like she up here butt ass naked. Like we actually looking at the feces coming down her pants, like dripping down her leg. Like, please make it make sense for me because I'm not getting the outrage. She said I cleaned your butt when you was eating on yourself in the hospital and at home. What did she say so wrong? What did she say so wrong? Let's go through the comments. If you want to help me, then talk about it later. I don't want it. Why would she expose this vulnerable moment? What vulnerable moment did she expose? The girl sitting on the bed and having tubes in her that we could barely see? I'm not understanding. May this type of love never find me. I don't care if I'm on my death. I don't want nobody doing ish for me who gonna bring it back up when they mad. She just told y'all why she brought it up. And y'all, listen, because I'm never, ever on the side of people who see the red flags and don't read the Yelp reviews because they think, again, my good pussy, my good cooking, my good cleaning going to change the da-da-da-da. And you ignore all of that thinking that you're going to turn somebody into a prince, into a king. Like, I'm never on the side of the so-called victim, right? But I'm just confused here. I'm just really, really confused. So Young and May ends up saying that the video of her ex-girlfriend uploaded of her was 2 years old. That's just foul. I never knew this was her character. Obviously, the video was old because we've seen her on Drewski's show and she looks way healthier. She looks way better. But let's get into it.
Yo, what up, mob? I mean, I know y'all see this video going around on the blogs or whatever the case. Somebody I once upon a time was with posted me in the hospital at a vulnerable moment. Something that I've owned already. It's been 2 years. That was 2 years ago. You know what I mean? I had an unfortunate situation in my life, and I got sick. I got really sick. You understand? It's not really too much to say on it. It's something I already spoke about. You feel me? I got a whole music video talking about it. Something I express in my music often. You know what I mean? I'm a human. We go through things. We make mistakes. You feel me? I just didn't expect this person to do that. But it is what it is.
No. Okay, because I need to know what those mistakes were. I get so tired of people using that as a go-to excuse. And then y'all eat it up every time because they just sprinkle it onto a sentence like it's parsley. Like y'all eat it up every time. She might as well have brought religion into it, right? I'm human. God loves me. I make mistakes. Bitch, what mistakes are we talking? Because some mistakes ain't actually mistakes. Some mistakes ain't mistakes. And again, I don't understand how y'all will literally sit here and drag ain't shit niggas online about the things that they're doing and how much a woman has invested. Like, were y'all not all just talking about Journey Smollett and how she's going through what she's going through and what she has to pay her ex-husband and all that she's giving him. Like, y'all, Tiana Taylor, Iman Shumpert, like, I don't understand. I don't understand. I don't understand. Granted, we don't know what actually happened, but based off of the info that we've gotten thus far, the girl is saying XYZ. Young and May is keeping it vague and saying, oh, I made mistakes, but what type of mistakes were those? Like, that would cause somebody to come out and, I get it. We all want to be emotionally reactive, emotionally impulsive. Oh, she shouldn't did that. Why would she do that? Okay. But sometimes you do have to ask, what would lead a person to do that? Are you clout chasing? Because again, that was the first question I asked. Like, you ain't know this hoe, but yeah, you want to stick by her side while she's sick. What type of shit is that? Girl, what? You had to be coming up in some type of way. Right? So
I don't even know what to say. All I can do is let God handle it. You feel me? All I can do is let God handle it. That's just been always my phrase. Oh, yo, what up, mob? I mean, I know y'all see this video going around. Always my phrase, moving forward, just moving with God, man. I just feel like that was just so foul, though. You feel me? Like, that's just foul. I don't even know how a person can have the urge or willing to want to even do something like that. That just speaks a lot. And I just never knew this was her character. You feel me? Like, just never knew. But, you know, people be people sometimes and you just never know. And it is what it is. But this is something I've owned. Like, I'm not ashamed of this. This is real. You know what I'm saying? I went through a time in my life that I was real dark. But I'm good now. I'm very healthy. And my supporters know that. Big mob shit. You already know what it is, man. Open Scars on YouTube. And I'm dropping that link. I ain't ashamed of nothing. It says a lot about this person's character, man. That's all I'm going to say, man. You reap what you sow. Always my phrase, moving.
Listen, I feel like I'm missing a piece of the puzzle.
This is so hard. This is hard.
You like it?
What? I love it. And she could laugh.
I feel like I'm missing a piece of the puzzle. Like, am I supposed to feel bad because she got tubes inside of her? I've seen videos where people are drunk, belligerently drunk, that they look worse than this. Is it because it's supposed to look like a hospital setting that we're like, where is this outrage coming from? I'm really not understanding. I'm not understanding. Let's go through the comments. Never do for somebody in a vulnerable position and throw it back in their face. Oh, is it because of that? Because we know that she was sick? Like, I don't understand why everybody's jumping over what the girl said. She violated her privacy rights, cornball behavior. Are we really going to try to turn it into a HIPAA situation when people had been talking about it already for years? Let me see. How the hell do you spell jaundice? Let me see. Jaundice. How the hell you spell that? Okay. Because, okay, that's how you spell it. Because I know I'm not tripping.
And baby,
because I do also understand, like, okay, it's one thing for there to be speculation and for somebody to come out and confirm it. I get that, but she never said exactly what was wrong. Let me see. Here we go, 2023. See, now had that girl posted that picture right there of Young and May in the blue, then I would have been like, okay. Right? But I feel like I gotta be missing a piece of the puzzle. As we stated previously, we believe that Young and May is suffering from the effects of alcohol consumption, which can damage the liver and cause jaundice. We're praying for a speedy recovery. Like I said, it's already been talked about, and Young and May said that she spoke about it in music. So the girl posting that video, okay, maybe it wasn't the best video to post, but let's go back to what the girl said. When I first met you, You ended up like this within the next few weeks, telling me how you've been sick, but was hiding it from me. This was our first Valentine's Day. You was in the hospital twice with me. I got you to where you are now. Why is everybody missing that key point? Because Young and May came out and said, oh, I make mistakes. I'm human. Bitch, what were those mistakes? Because if she cheated, matter of fact, because what I really want to ask is, if she was a man, would this be different? Because I feel like I know it would be different. If the girl who aired Young and May out, if she was a celebrity here and Young and May was some random nigga, or even if it wasn't a nigga that we knew, would it be different? Because I'm not understanding how this one situation is so different than everything else. When again, y'all are all on TikTok and YouTube wrapped around Gorgeous Doll's finger as she's sitting here talking about Future and a situation that she already knew what was up, but still got herself involved in. Like, I don't. You was in the hospital twice. I got you to where you are now. I nursed you every day, all day, and didn't even know you. I left you alone because you wasn't doing nothing but holding me back. You didn't like me having motion and didn't like me making money. You hated on me. Telling my full story in a few. We had no relationship problems, only when I would get to looking cute and getting money. So was this girl financially abusive? Was she emotionally abusive? Was it physically abusive? I do want to know the full story, but I don't have a dog in this fight. I'm just here to call out the hypocrisy that I'm seeing with the audience. That's really what this is about, okay? The hypocrisy that I'm seeing with the audience, because it's not making sense to me. It's not making sense. It's not. It's not. And you're not going to convince me that it is making sense, because it's not. It's not. Let me see. Is there anything else that we could talk about with that situation, or is that it? She did come out and speak. So let's get into it. Young and May's XGF speaks out after releasing a video of her at the hospital. How y'all mad at me for telling my side of the story? She's not a victim. This might as well be called surviving MA. And that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Y'all rushing to protect Young and May for what? Because if Young and May was a nigga, y'all would easily believe this girl right here. But because she's not a nigga, and because this girl right here is not the celebrity, y'all automatically clinging to Young and May's celebrity status to protect her in a situation. Like, it is real half-ashes with it. Like, that's why I don't believe it in none of this that y'all preach about on social media. And not y'all, but y'all. This is why I don't buy into none of it. Because it's protect this person, but not these people. And you want to do this, but it's just all over the place. And it's never consistent. It's never consistent. But before we get into this, go ahead and like the video.
Yes, I am the leader of the new school. Bring a cut and a whole lot of new bros. Giving the guys to the shit, get the people. This body, this song just stay through out. No, I don't want to kiki ho. This shit right here on repeat, yo. Not here, one of y'all gonna see me though. In charge of the girl that's Chi ho. I'm the motherfucking queen of the shit. Who you know, running up the green till it's lit. Throwing ass when the digits turn on my head. If a bitch talk shit, then it shout to the lips, bitch. All my bitches ain't ignorant. All my bitches ain't hella bit. All my bitches ain't in the club, fellas, you can't handle it. All my bitches ain't ignorant. All my bitches ain't hella bit. All my bitches ain't in the club.
Okay, let's get into it. You just can't do genuine people any kind of way. I could have used her, but I didn't.
Y'all who follow me off of a relationship that's trying to say like I'm evil, I'm nasty and all this kind of stuff, and like I am nasty, but not in that kind of way. But yeah, the people that really know me, like they honestly, you know, where I was coming from with it. Yeah, I don't know. If I would have knew, no, because even if I would have knew, I still wouldn't have went that route. But like I was just about to say, if I would have knew y'all was gonna take it like to the left and like make it seem like nasty, I could have made the caption like really juicy and like really, really nasty. Like I could have really did my big one when it came to the caption, but that wasn't the route I was taking it. But once again, a lot of stuff go over people's heads on the internet.
First of all, everybody telling this bitch to shut up. Y'all telling the wrong bitch. Tell that one in the corner to shut up. Okay? Tell that dog to hush. Okay? We having a production meeting. What's going on?
Yeah, I really had something to say.
Oh,
but it's
y'all hear that? The powers that be is the powers of Chi. You don't hear that dog no more, do you?
like if I turn my comments off, y'all ain't gonna be talking to me. I know where I was coming from when I did that post, but I'm trying to look at it from outside of my body into the next. It's only y'all who follow me off a relationship that's trying to say like I'm evil, I'm nasty and all this kind of stuff. And like I am nasty, but
I mean, something about her gives real clout chasey, but that's still aside from my point. Because even before y'all saw these videos, y'all was in the comments. Right. Not y'all, but y'all.
it's like a third person. I'm like, okay, it does look bad, but if you're smart and read the caption, it had nothing to do with trying to be nasty. But yeah, moral of the story is y'all can say what y'all want, y'all can come up with what y'all want. All I'm saying is if I turn my comments off, y'all won't be talking to me no more. I don't really check my DMs, so y'all still won't be talking to me. At the end of the day, you'll always be talking to yourself. I don't know you, y'all don't know me, y'all don't pay my bills, y'all don't take care of me, my child, or anybody else I take care of. I'm just trying to see.
Now I'm gonna clock you right there because you don't know these people, but yet you sought out validation from them, or at least some sort of sympathy or empathy from people that you don't know. So when you involve the public, now they're involved, girl.
How am I like really supposed to give a fuck behind what somebody done to me? Like how y'all mad at me for telling my part of the story? That's a narcissist. I'm sorry, but
that's what I don't understand either. It's the picking and choosing for me. And I'm going to call it out every single time. I'm going to call it out every single time. Because like I said, if this girl was the celebrity and Young and May was a man, this would be a completely different story. Completely different story.
No, she's not a victim at all. Y'all could let her play in y'all face like she's a victim and all this kind of stuff. But like I said, this story has many characters, many people in it. Even her own exes have their horror stories. It might as well call it surviving MA. Come on now, nobody.
And also too, let me pause it right there because aren't y'all all applauding? Because I can go back on a neighborhood talk. I could go back to the post of Sarunas Jackson and his now ex coming out and calling him abusive. And, you know, y'all look at y'all and the way that y'all feel about Jonathan Majors and what's her name? Megan Good. Like, it's the picking and choosing for me that I don't understand. Now, I wish she would just hurry up and say said story. But again, like, y'all don't know these people. And stop trying to do that weird shit that y'all do because somebody's sick, because somebody's on their deathbed, because somebody's dying. Girl, you should have played a better character if you don't want this story to be told. That's still her story as well. And like they said, we're 2 years removed. Now, did she have to go as far as she did, showing, you know, the footage? To me, I'm not bothered because I don't feel like it. Like, again, I've seen worse footage. There's worse footage of Young M.A. out there with jaundice and her eyes poking out and all of that, right? But to y'all hate it so bad. Okay, maybe if she left the video footage out, but regardless, the sentiment remains the same. You put me through hell and I helped heal you and get you to this place of health. So now I'm speaking and this is my side of the story. Stop playing a villain in people's lives and then getting mad when they tell their story as the victim. Choose a better character.
Name an ex who got a good story that I left from her. Well, that's like a third person. I'm like, okay. It does look bad, but if you're smart and read the cap, she left. Because as far as I know, I'm the first one that left. But let's gather up the exes and
now what if it comes out that Young M.A. was whooping her ass the entire time? Then what? Because one thing about the black culture, black community, we lack accountability. Responsibility is never, oh, I'm sorry. It's never, oh, we was wrong. It'll become, girl, why are you still talking about it? Right? Because when the truth comes out eventually, if there's any truth, so what she's saying, then it'll be, girl, you still on this? You still talking about this? Why are you talking to us about this? Why don't you go talk to the lady? Go sit on somebody's couch. It'll become all of that when it's like, oh, she tried to tell you. It's the same shit. Like, I literally just said the same exact thing in the Monique and Tyler Perry video. But then tomorrow, y'all will be yelling from the rooftops. They don't listen to us and protect. Like it's just, again, it's the picking and choosing. And no, I'm not dumb enough to believe. Hell, I even say to y'all, every single person should not be believed simply because of their skin color or what's between their legs or their stops or no. But as hard as the people are going in the comments on this girl that y'all do not know about this relationship that y'all are not a part of or was not a part of, it's hypocritical. It's very hypocritical. When I could take their exact same situation and add it to 10 other celebrity couples, and the reaction will be vastly different than what it is now. And for the life of me, I don't understand why. I don't. Especially considering the footage that people feel like was too far.
Let's see who has a good ending story. Let's see whose story doesn't match my story. Then at the end of the day, I'm not about to sit here and keep explaining the route I was going with the video because y'all already took the route I was going to. And at the end of the day, who the fuck is y'all for me to explain anything to? I don't know, y'all.
These are the people that you came out and said that you was going to explain your story to. So now you're saying, why would I have to explain to y'all? But how you the one that introduced us to this goddamn story. So now people are invested.
Just like y'all don't know me. I'm not about to sit here and be just making videos, just trying to keep pleading the fifth.
1, 2, 3.
Oh, honey, and then I think me laughing and smiling don't make it better. Like I said, I laugh at everything. I'm really only laughing because I don't make videos because I just feel like I'm talking to myself because nobody else is talking back. So I'm just sitting here making videos for pointless ass fucking people that I don't know. Damn. Oh, honey, and then I think me laughing and smiling don't make it better. Like,
yo, what?
She could be completely clout chasing. Again, I say what I said. I said what I said. Her energy is off, but if you want to say it, then say it or leave that on the playground. She keeps talking about her side. Nobody knew no sides until you started talking. Girl, that this wasn't your story to tell. That's the issue. This was her story to tell. It's funny how everybody love Medea. Y'all love Diary of a Mad Black Woman, right? Oh, push him down the stairs again. Oh, he in a wheelchair now. So when somebody's telling you, hey, Diary of a Mad Black Woman, that was kind of me. Like, okay. Because you simply could have told your story without exposing that video. That I can understand, but again, I still feel like y'all dragging it. Everybody crashing out. Mercury is retrograding down. It's because of the eclipse and Venus retrograde relationships. I've never seen someone I love in that condition and thought, let me record them just in case I don't F with them later on. Now why she recorded, I don't know. It could have been a whole other reason why she recorded. We didn't even know who you were. I'm nasty, but not in that way. Girl, goodbye, childish. The thing is, no one asked for a story. It's the who the F are y'all for me to give an F when you even tell us. Why you even tell us and you slow. Said a whole lot of nothing. Listen, and I agree with that. She said a whole lot of nothing. And girl, you introduced us to the story. So now people are invested and want to know answers. I mean, like I said, if anything, maybe she should have never posted the video. Why was the video recorded in the first place? Who knows? But I just still don't understand the reaction to this and not other stuff. Like, I just, whatever. Dead horse at this point, okay? Definitely let me know what y'all thought about all of that down in the comment box below. I posted a new series today called Signs and Scandals, starting with Just Hilarious. Obviously, she's going through what she's going through with the Breakfast Club. So Signs and Scandals is basically a series where we look to the stars, about the stars, and their messy scandals that they are in. So very juicy video with a bunch of juicy predictions. Go check that out. Speaking of celebrity readings, I posted another video about somebody else who's also in the news and media outlets recently, Wendy Williams. Okay, everybody knows she's going through her conservatorship. She's been through what she went through with Kelvin Hunter, but this was more of a deep dive into who Wendy is and to figure out where she's going. If you would like to book a personal reading, you can go to my website, thealigningsouls.com, to do that. Also youtube.com/tgirlpod. It's a new podcast that I'm dropping with my bestie. Okay, it's for the gays and the girls. Carisha, Saucy, Santana, Kaya, and Maddie. It's gonna be cute. Head on over there to that channel, subscribe, ho. And that's pretty much it. Definitely comment down below. Let me know what you thought about all of this. As if I give, okay. Definitely make sure you stream my music as if you give up. I love each and every one of y'all. Allegedly, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.
Tell you every time I saw on the bed. None of these bitches just touch you. She's a fine, she's a dime. Titties, oh, she's a